So we're looking at Bitcoin on the daily chart, and let's look at some of the important levels to keep in mind. Whether you are a bull or a bear, how are you going to trade it, and what is the overall structure? So if you look at the most important price right now, in my opinion, is this zone on the daily, which is at around 72K region, 72, 300. So let's assume 72K. Why is it important? This was a previous support zone. So it was a resistance, it flipped into support, and this breakout led to this massive rally all the way to 107K. And when you note, when price came back down, it again found a good bounce to create this new all-time high of 121, 123K. So this region was the demand zone from where we could see price accelerating to higher levels. If this region is again reclaimed as demand zone, then we can expect rallies to higher zones of this 98K, 110K, or even a new all-time high. So if Bitcoin price wants to go above 100K, above 90K, or even go for a new all-time high, this zone needs to be flipped into a demand zone. So by support, we always mean in technical analysis, support is where there is demand. There are enough buyers for price to hold and eventually go higher. And resistance means there is a lot of supply, a lot of sellers, and eventually sellers take over. So there is less demand at those prices, and prices eventually come down. So if you are somebody who is bullish, or if you want to know whether Bitcoin is bullish or not, then the most important level to watch, in my opinion, is this 72K region. If 72K holds on daily, then there is a good enough chance for bulls to at least expect higher prices and retest these zones of 95, 98K, 108, 109K. So 72K, currently Bitcoin is way above 72K. It is trading almost at 77K. So even if it corrects down another $5,000, then even then the chances there for bulls to come back. So 72K in my opinion is important. If at all Bitcoin loses 72K, then the most important support in the immediate term would be at around 62, 63K region. And again, that is something that needs to hold. But overall, if Bitcoin keeps rejecting these zones, or if there are more sellers than buyers in these zones, then the price will eventually go way lower. You can also make a case, if you are somebody who is bearish, then you can also make a case that Bitcoin is currently in a bear flag. It's forming a bear flag, which is over here. This is a bear flag. So what is a bear flag? Bear flag is something like this, and eventually price makes this kind of price action, but eventually it gets broken and goes for a new leg down. So that's a bear flag, and you can make a case of Bitcoin is currently making a bear flag. So for that reason, 72K is important. So if 72K holds, then Bitcoin might make another attempt for higher prices, and to negate this bear flag, it needs to start trading above 82K zone. So we can see over here also that was the previous zone from where price bounced. So if Bitcoin can reclaim 82K, that would negate this bear flag, and also it can look for a bounce higher. So 72K zone is the most important price to watch for now. And overall, I think this is the only zone you should be interested. No need to, over complicate things. As long as 72K holds on daily, then there is an opportunity for bulls. If 72K is lost on daily, then there is an opportunity for bears. What if you could win literal bars of pure gold just by playing an 8-second game? No, this is not a drill. This is MEXC's season 2 of the massive gold race to zero event. And they are giving away a jaw-dropping prize of pool of 2,000 grams of gold bars. So how it works? The gameplay is incredibly simple, but wildly addictive. It's an 8-second countdown challenge where you click start, the timer counts down, and your goal is to stop it to close to zero as possible. If you stop it within the final 3 seconds to zero, you score, and the higher you score, the higher you climb on the global leaderboard. So, what are the rewards? The first prize is up to 1,000 grams of gold bar. And then there are rank 2 to 100. If you come on between rank 2 to 100 in the leaderboard, then you share the remaining gold pool. And there's also lucky draw for up to 500 US dollars in airdrop. Getting started is very simple. It takes less than a minute. Just click on the exclusive registration link in the description and head straight to the official event page. Complete the simple daily task and trade on MEXC to rack up those race passes. Remember, MEXC is famous for its zero trading ecosystem, meaning you can trade and earn passes with maximum efficiency. Use those passes to play the game, stack up points, and claim your gold.